Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The funniest people are the saddest ones. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Respect yourself and others will respect you. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. You cannot open a book without learning something. Attack the evil that is within yourself rather than attacking the evil that is in others. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. The man of wisdom is never of two minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Worry not that no one knows you. Seek to be worth knowing. A common man marvels at uncommon things. A wise man marvels at the commonplace. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Those who know the truth are not equal to those who love it. Behind every smile there's teeth. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. Fix your mind on truth, hold firm to virtue, rely on loving kindness, and find your recreation in the arts. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon or star. You will never know how sharp a sword is unless it's drawn from its sheath. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. One joy dispels 100 cares. If you don't want to do something, don't impose on others. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. Ability will never catch up with the demand for it. We should keep the dead before our eyes and honor them as though still living. Your life is what your thoughts make it. A man without a mustache is a man without a soul. Signs and symbols rule the world, not words nor laws. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. Be strict with yourself but least reproachful of others, and complaint is kept afar. The journey with 1,000 miles begins with one step. Never tire to study and to teach to others. I am not concerned that I am not known. I seek to be worthy to be known. I followed my heart without breaking any rules. All people are the same, only their habits differ. Act with kindness, but do not expect gratitude. A superior man in dealing with the world is not for anything or against anything. He follows righteousness as the standard. Writing cannot express all words. Words cannot encompass all ideas. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. Faithfulness and sincerity are the highest things. A man without persistence will never make a good shaman or a good physician. Learning without thinking is useless. Thinking without learning is dangerous. It is only when mosquito land on your balls that you realize there is a way to solve problems without using violence. If I understand change, I shall make no great mistake in life. If your desire is for good, the people will be good. You can force the people to obey. You cannot force them to understand. There is nothing more real than what cannot be seen, and there is nothing more certain than what cannot be heard. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance.